somebody. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
That's how it goes.
There must be something about that story after all.
I could be in his shoes, though.
Hang on.
If you think.
Better not go rushing into anything.
It was obvious that...
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
Keep out
Keep
of it.
it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
People
always talk.
In trouble. That's how it
Same old story.
Hang on.
Better not go rushing into anything.
That's really
Your
not-
strength has increased a lot. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
rushing into anything.
Take care.
People always talk.
There was a time when things would have gone
Let's
very
talk about
differently.
something else instead.
As long as
Hang
I'm not
on.
involved.
Better not go rushing into
You
anything.
shouldn't believe
I thought
everything
that
you
had been
hear.
Cleared up ages
Dad
ago.
won't have it again. Would like to be in his shoes, though.
I'd better keep out.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You shouldn't be as long as I'm not involved. People always talk. I doubt.
Be in his shoes.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Same old story. Something about that story after all.
That wasn't very clever.
That wasn't very.
That wasn't very.
Dad won't have it.
I doubt that. You have to watch what you tell people.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Same old story every time.
That's really not my problem.
I want to become a shadow.
So,
Wasn't very clever.
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you'd better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
What can you teach me?
And that depends on what you want to know.
I want to learn how to sneak around.
I believe, no false modesty, that I'm one of the best thieves they ever chucked into this colony. But when it comes to teaching how to sneak around, Cavalorn is the better man for you.
Where can I find Cavalorn?
He's hunting out in the wild. You'll find him at the path to the new camp. Westwards of the old camp, there's a wide canyon. In this canyon, there's an old woodcutter's hut. You'll find him there.
What can you
And
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Depends. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a thief, we could make use of you.
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocketing, or opening locks. Then you'll have my vote.
That won't happen again.
As long as I'm not involved.
I'm not listening to your blathering any. I'd better keep out of it.
I thought that had been...
I thought that had been cleared up.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Let's talk about something else instead. Very differently.
Same old old story every time.
Things were done differently. There must be
It's not really my
something about
problem.
that story after all. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Same old
It's not
story.
really my problem.
There must be something about that story after all.
I'm not listening
It was
to all the
obvious that
blabbering.
there would be trouble ahead.
It was obvious there would be trouble ahead.
Hang on. Better not go right.
You're very probably
As
right.
long as I'm not in.
Some people never learn.
Very probably right.
I doubt that's ever
Some
likely to
people
change.
never learn.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I thought that had been cleared ages ago.
I thought that had been
That's
cleared up ages ago.
It was obvious.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That won't happen again.
That wasn't very
Probably
clear.
right.
You're very probable.
Some people never learn.
Hello.
I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
What are the advantages of the old camp?
If you pay protection money to the guards, you can have a laid-back life here. They always interfere if one of the paying diggers is attacked. Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then they do him in.
What goods are considered precious here?
Everything from the outside world. Bread, cheese, and bacon, and above all, beer and wine. Not the cheap rice schnapps from the new camp, but really good stuff. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really expensive. The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get a hold of one as an outsider.
I think I've heard enough about the old camp.
I like it here.
What are the advantages of the new camp?
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, there is no law. The only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too busy studying the barrier all day.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Why should I join the sect?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect camp. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about the sect. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Which of the huts can I take for myself?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
What are the...
If you pay protection money to...
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
People always talk.
Never learn. Better not go rushing into anything.
People always talk.
You
You're
have to
very
watch what you
probable.
tell people.
Always talk.
But keep it to yourself. People don't.
I thought
There must be something about that story
Better not
after
go rushing
all.
into anything.
You think?
It's obvious that there'd be trouble.
Maybe.
Same old story every time. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Same old story every time.
There must be something about that story after all. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. I'd better keep out of it. People always talk.
That won't happen again.
I'd better.
That's Rupert.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I'd better keep out of it.
I thought that had been cleared ages ago.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. You shouldn't.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
What is swamp weed?
New here, are you? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
No ore, no recipe.
Well then, we can talk about the ore as soon as you have the recipe.
No, I want to see ore right now or you can get your recipe yourself.
There's enough other newcomers. I think I should give the job to one of them.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Okay, let's just forget about the whole thing.
Not so fast. I just wanted to know how far you'd go. 50 ore is quite a lot for a newcomer, don't you think?
That sounds better.
Okay. I've just got 50 ore nuggets spare here. Don't let me down, kid.
Where is the sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. You'd better take a map. I got one here for 50 ore.
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Exactly.
There must be something about that story after all.
Show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Why does that happen over and over again? There was a time
People
when
always
things would have
talk.
gone very differently.
I doubt that's ever likely to
Rely on
change.
somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Maybe, but who cares?
People always talk. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
People
Same
always
old
talk.
story every time.
No.
You?
You shouldn't believe everything.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Don't blather so much, eh?
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I'm not listening to all the blathering
It was-
anymore.
Hang on. I'd better keep out of it.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Yeah, there must be something about that story.
Why does that happen over and over again? There was a time when things would have gotten very different.
I thought that had been cleared up.
I wouldn't like to be.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters. You know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
I want to place a bet.
But there's no fight on. The next fight's due in a couple of days. There'll be an announcement.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
That's a good decision. Before you can improve your technique, you'll have to learn how to hold the weapon right. Beginners often tend to hold one-handed weapons with both hands. Now, don't even start getting into that habit. It'll do you no good. Hold the weapon with one hand, blade up, and keep swinging it. You have to learn to harmonize your weapon's swing with your own movements. That'll make you faster in the attack. If you keep in mind what I've taught you, your fights will be more elegant and a lot faster in future. Oh yeah, one more thing. Some hits cause more damage than others. As a beginner, you don't stand much of a chance making critical hits. But the further you progress, the better you get.
Do you...
I doubt that's likely to change.
Maybe.
What you tell people? It was obvious that there would be trouble. I wouldn't like seeing his shoes, though. I doubt
You shouldn't believe everything. Why does that happen over and over again?
I doubt...
I better keep out of it.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
That's really not my problem.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I...
You have a problem.
Really? What's that?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
'Cause I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp. And nobody tells you what to do.
As long as I'm not involved.
Tell me more about the new camp.
It's the camp where you have the most freedom within the colony. We don't have any ore barons or gurus bossing us around. We have our own mine, but the ore that is produced there isn't given to the damn king.
So what is it used for?
Our magicians are working on a plan to break out of here. All the ore is collected for this plan. While Gomez and his people are lazing around, we drudge for freedom. That's what's going on.
There was a time
I doubt that's ever
things
likely
would've
to
gone
change.
pretty differently.
And if I wanted to join the new camp, could you help me?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He's the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
Show me your goods.
Choose something.
You shouldn't believe everything. Maybe.
Let's go to the new camp.
Okay, follow me.
Better not go rushing into anything. It's always talk. Don't blather so much.
Well, here we are. When you pass through the gate, you'll reach the new camp. Talk to Lars. He will help you. Give this to him. It's a precious ring. It's your ticket to see Lars. You need a good reason to be allowed to meet him. Well, thinking about it, I think I'll stay here for some time. I've earned enough for now, and things are heating up in the old camp. If you want, come and meet me at the bar. It's the hut out on the lake. Take care.
See you.
What if I...
How are things?
Not too bad, but I don't have anything to smoke.
I have swamp weed. Do you want some?
Hey man, don't take the piss, okay? I don't like it.
That won't.
If you... I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
You better not stay here. The orc land starts behind that barricade.
Is it dangerous?
Let me put it like this. You may as well give me all your ore before you go out there and let the orcs rip you to ribbons.
I don't think I want to do that.
In that case, you better not move another step.
What are you doing here? Don't often get visitors up here. Very clever of you to find my hiding place.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm fed up with the old camp. I had trouble with Gomez's folks. That was some time ago. I guess nobody remembers that now, but I'm staying here. There's too many blockheads running about in the old camp for my liking.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently. You have...
That won't happen again.
Don't bother so much.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Ball Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Ah, new face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
And what do I get out of it?
While you're in my district, I'll protect you. If you get into any trouble with the guys from the new camp, or if one of the sect loonies gets on your nerves, you can count on me. If you have bother with one of the diggers, we'll help whichever one of you has paid. It's as simple as that.
And what if both have paid?
Then we sit back and watch the show, but that don't happen too often.
What if I don't pay?
Hey man, don't stress yourself. You're a newcomer. Take a look around, collect a bit of ore, and when you're ready to pay, then pay. You can do it anytime, but don't count on my help until you've made your contribution to my expenses. I'm sure you'll understand.
I'll see you later.
Just you take care of yourself.
How's things?
New here, are you? You better know that it's no good getting into trouble with the guards. When they want protection money, you better pay. Otherwise, half the camp will be against you.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
What?
Leave me.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Same old story. There was a time when things would have gone very different.
That's really not my problem. As long as I'm not involved. Keep it to yourself. People don't
There
need
must
to know
be
it.
something about that. That won't happen.
I doubt that's ever like.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should sell it to me.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for friends of Diego. Usually I take 50.
Give me the map or I'll take it.
Hey, be cool, man. I don't want trouble. Here, take the map and leave me alone.
I'd like to buy a map.
Sure. What are you thinking of? The more you can see on a map, the more expensive it is.
I'm not listening to all that blather in any. That won't happen again.
You have to watch what you
I
tell
doubt
people.
that's ever likely to.
There must be something.
You're very probably right.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. I better keep out of it.
Let's talk about something else.
There was a time when things would have gone very.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
If you think
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Something else instead.
Goth-X-Gaming.